Good evening. My name is Tom Neely. I'm here with the Renegades Lacrosse program. It gives me great pleasure to introduce four different scholarships. The Randy Lundblad Boys Lacrosse Scholarship and the Jim Scheafer Girls Scholarship. In 2002, Randy had a vision of bringing lacrosse to the area. We started out with about 40 kids in the program. 10 years later, we now have over 400 players in the program. As the sport grew, Randy saw a need that it's not just a boys game. The girls had to have some kind of participation. So the late Renegades program was started, and Jim Scheafer took on volunteering to run that program. Randy's not able to be here with us tonight. His job, he relocated several years ago. Fortunately, Jim Scheafer is able to come up. He also got relocated about a year ago to Tennessee, but he did make the trip up. It's my honor to actually name the boys tonight. I've had the pleasure of coaching both these boys through their entire Renegades Lacrosse career, and I've also had the pleasure of watching them through their high school career become very talented lacrosse players and very, very responsible young men. One of our scholarship requirements is that they give back to our program, and each one of these players have come back and worked with our younger players, and it's been a pleasure to watch them be able to teach these kids and work with them the same way I was able to work with them years and years ago. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce for the first Randy Lundblad Scholarship, Tim Zangiera and Dimitri Kalakopoulos. I was told I could tell some stories about these two, but I don't really want to embarrass them. Because all my stories are about when we were 11, 12, 13 years old. I think it's best to keep some of those stories untold. So without further ado, I'd like to give Jim the floor to be able to present the girls' scholarships.
It's an honor and privilege to be here tonight with everybody. It's a long ride from Tennessee. I've worked over the years with a lot of great people, a lot of these gentlemen behind me, tireless efforts to bring the program where we are today and able to provide scholarships for the kids. I actually see one of the old coaches out of the audience, so we're out there. This is for all the kids who wore Renegades jersey. I started 7 years ago. 2 girls who were receiving the award were 5th graders on my first team that I coached. It's been my pleasure to see them develop and define high school players. They help coach when they have time. They become lacrosse referees, and they're going on to play in college next year. They embody the meaning of girls lacrosse, which is honor the game. Without further ado, Allison Lacey and Camille Rosalie.